The Bible is a complete example of evolution because from Genesis to Revelation, when you really try to understand the word and the letters, it will reveal genes is revelation, or genes is the revelation. So Genesis means genes is a revelation. So Darwin's theory of evolution is no longer a debate between theologians because there is no contradiction. We are all part of evolution. And Darwin's theory also speak of distinct individualism. So there's variation. So we do not argue with that with theology, where each one of us are unique. Even our fingerprints are different. So Darwin's theory is all about that. I mean, the individual variation. So it should not be an argument between an atheist and theist, because Darwin supports individual variation, so meaning each one of us are unique. But the main issue is this evolution. What we're missing is the divine intervention, the ability to intervene. So what does this tell the future? So the future is basically just rewriting the history, the ancient philosophy, the poetry, and theological, philosophical view, and science inquiry. We're all just going back to the future, because the real issue is not about evolution, it's simulation. It's a simulated reality, because when I speak of divine intervention, then definitely it will happen, because the Bible says so. Where it says gene or Genesis, genes is the revelation. So meaning, if you look at the pattern, you look at the world, you look at the main issue is overpopulation, all right, and climate change leading to Earth's cycle or rehabilitation. So what will happen? We will become gods, and again, there is a divine intervention, because we will become the God who, even the Bible says, who will control the weather. Okay, they will control the weather, and because of the technology that we have, so we will become gods, and definitely we will be the divine who will intervene. So what are the intervention? The intervention is very, very apparent, which is to control childbirth, and with technology, of course, and transhumanism, and birth control to be done in the laboratory. So there's already a divine intervention. So you talk about evolution, but you're just going back to from the start. Okay, so I am the Alpha and I'm also the Omega. We're just going back. History just repeat itself. Books are rewritten. So we just are rewriting the history. And why there will be divine intervention again in the future? Well, if you look at the scriptures, the Anunnaki, so what does the Anunnaki say? The Anunnaki are extraterrestrial, okay? So this is another version of human creation, okay? In the Bible, in the book of Genesis, it speaks of God and Adam and Eve. They were thrown out from the Garden of Eden because They ate the forbidden fruit where knowledge of good and evil exists. But in Anunnaki, it speak of an alien who, taught humans how to plant, and how to grow their food and harvest them. So basically, we're just repeating the what will happen. Okay, we are the Anunnaki. So in the future, once I rule the world, what will happen? It's very obvious. It's not a no-brainer. So what will happen is we will manipulate the DNA. Okay, that's why there's a divine intervention, meaning we become the gods and we control the DNA. So there will be a manipulation. There will be a genetic engineering of the DNA, human DNA. So we become involved. That's why there's a divine intervention. Okay, because we are also co-creators, and the Bible even says that we are created to His image and likeness of God, and that's why we become gods in the future because His image and likeness are we are meaning we are the co-creators. We are mirroring the Creator. Okay, so it's very obvious that why do we also need to manipulate the DNA? Well, curiosity and space exploration. Of course, we want to go to another planet, but because of our physical limitations, we cannot do so. So we might as well send AI, robots, or we can manipulate the DNA and or genetic engineering. Then we can probably leap. We will, of course, space exploration. Okay, because we know that the Earth will undergo its rehabilitation process. Okay, and you go back to the scriptures again. That's what the Anunnaki is saying. Okay, the Earth, if it's not suitable for inhabitation, then they live in space. And then after that, so these are former humans who become gods or extraterrestrial. So they're advanced and they have the advanced technologies, the capabilities, and they know because they have the DNA, they can manipulate the DNA and they can create humans. All right. That's why the Anunnaki says they created the human, but we're just going back to the, we're just rewriting the history. Okay, from the Creator, and then going back to Anunnaki, where we will be heading. Okay, so it's just repeating. We're just repeating the history. But the real point is, we are in a simulation.